ready, devil hunters, because you've contracted the podcast devil, the only show that pulls your ripcord.
Hello, after an extended break, we are back with yet another final episode of the podcast devil, for now. I am your host, Chris Wolfhart. With me, as always, are my co-hosts Dan and Bob Video Games from GigaBoots.com.
That one says balls.
It's been 300 years!
And Dr. Aggro of Dr. Aggro.
He made it a movie as a reference.
Oof. And we have watched the immaculately produced film Chainsaw Man, the movie Reze Arc?
Yeah, I think it's just called Reze, like Chainsaw Man
Yeah,
Reze.
Reze Arc.
Yeah.
That had honestly not occurred to me. I'm like, yeah, everyone just calls it the Reze Arc movie because that's what it is. Is that what they called it?
It is called Chainsaw Man,
The movie,
Reze Arc.
Yeah, that's what they've been getting into, like with the Mugen Train arc movie.
I can't believe they're putting arc in the title of movies now. That is some fucking Ouroboros shit.
It is.
You gotta know it isn't some bullshit like a Dragon Ball movie, or the only other anime that I think still gets that kind of shit is My Hero Academia.
Look, I will know that it's a fucking Dragon Ball situation where they're like Chainsaw Man and the Blood Princess, Golden Apple.
I want to see that movie, honestly.
Yes, actually, so do I.
It would be so exquisite to just be like, we let this guy write whatever the fuck they wanted to happen in the middle of Chainsaw Man.
Like, Chainsaw Man really needs that episode where everybody's dressed up as either Journey to the West or Alice in Wonderland for no reason.
I really want to peek into the timeline where Fujimoto didn't have any convictions, so it once it became hugely popular, it just like became slop.
Yeah, that would be delightful.
We're doing the Dark Tournament arc.
Like, I don't want to live there, but I want to peer into it for a second.
It would just be so exquisite to be like, wow, that's amazing. You ever watch an anime just stop sucking it in? Motherfucker got famous and just undid the top button and went, ugh.
But I guess, as always, I should do a very brisk run through of this movie, not beat by beat, but we'll just hit the broad strokes.
Wait, I thought you would recap every second of an entire theatrical length film.
To be fair, I have done that before on other shows.
Yup.
But we're not doing it this time because it would this is an actual movie? Like, for real?
What are you trying to say
about Bleach movies?
Yeah, wait a minute.
So I can't properly convey, like, many things about it through describing it because it's an actual movie with cinematography and artistry to it.
Are you telling me that the Bleach movie about the Short Man Chronicles is not a highly visual movie?
It gets pretty visual with all the reishi going around.
That's true. There's a lot of reishi.
Okay, we start at the end of the last season. Denji has defeated Katana Man, and I guess Power drank a bunch of blood from all those ghouls, and now she is like super power 2.
Yeah, she's extremely horny.
And has like bigger, more pronounced horns, and she has like 4 now. And this, according to Makimi, just makes her more deranged. Like, the first thing she does is uppercut Denji so hard he hits the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, this was a previously unthinkable situation of her being more deranged, and yet here we are, allegedly.
It just amps up all her traits, and most of those are bad.
Yeah, it just turns the volume up, but you don't like the song.
It's a really good sequence of them dragging her to work at the opening of the movie.
It even has, like, it feels like an OP to a normal anime now, and not like something you expect in movies per se.
Oh, 100%. They made a high budget anime OP and stuck it at the beginning of this movie.
And because of this, Power has to go not be in the movie to have her excess blood drained, which I'm really sad. I don't think they show a single scene of what that entails.
Nope.
No.
I'm very sad they didn't show her, like, I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. But I would be dying to see, like, yeah, she's hanging like a chicken, like with its throat cut, and it's just draining out into a floor drain. We have to do that for a while. Like, she's there for like 4 days. So to be Dingy's support, she assigns him the Shark Devil Beam is his name. And he's real into Dingy. He calls him Lord Chainsaw and is super hype about him. And is also might be dumber than Power, which is concerning.
It's kind of impressive. I also really like when he comes up to Denji with this extreme fanaticism about Lord Chainsaw. He goes, dude, I'm not into guys. And Beam just quietly turns a 180, walks into the corner of the room and kneels, like, just sitting on the ground sad. And it's like, this was such a moment for him.
It's so over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dingy's pretty adamant in that, and I'm like, but girls sure aren't working out. Don't be so be quick to shut off avenues here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a real Denji moment later when he has to remind himself that Angel guy is a dude.
I don't know when would be a good time to bring it up, so I'll put it here. When Beam turns into a shark, he sometimes has legs, and that's a reference to the manga Gyo.
Oh, is that?
Which is a horror manga about fish and horrible things coming from the oceans that also has sharks with those exact legs.
Now, is that where the infamous Gashunk panel comes from?
I think it is.
Okay, the Gashunk being the sound a shark makes when it kicks down your door.
Yes, it is that. It is the Gashunk thing.
Fucking immaculate.
Makima takes Dingy on a date. It's a movie marathon, and they hate all the movies, and they sure say some shit we've said.
Yeah, that was great.
I think we've had the exchange. That movie was pretty bad, but looks like they spent a lot of money on it multiple times.
I wonder if these are actually directly specific movies.
Right, that he's referencing a certain string of movies that came out in 99 or whatever, whenever this takes place.
There's no way people haven't fished those up if it is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Makima reassures, she gaslights him a little bit, and like she's like, I can obviously tell the personal crisis you're going through, so I'll manipulate you with a little bit. I'll twist it a little bit so you become dependent on me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. She's just a nice lady.
Yeah, there's no way we'd have the Reze arc be about that exact thing, and then also Makima still waiting the rings to do the same thing, right? That'd be ridiculous.
No, what? No. What? No.
So he gets stuck in a phone booth in the rain, and a girl named Reze, who is... They sure do like the dingy cam really good in this segment, and you can like see his brain, like his neurons shorting out just looking at this girl. And then he pukes on her, or almost does.
He pulls the flower out of his throat and presents it as a gift, which is insane because he ate that?
Right, but it turned out it was the Cowboy Bebop trick with the cigarette.
It's true. It's literally that trick, but even more amazing because you think the flower would be devastated.
Right, because it looked like he even chewed it earlier.
Uh-huh.
So devils work in mysterious ways.
They do. They do.
Look, that's going to make sense later.
I'll look forward to it 3 years from now. Being the very next thing where I'm going to lose my mind.
So, they flirt a little bit, and by that I mean, she talks, and he goes, uh-huh, sometimes. Because he's not really functioning, like, more than usual, even.
Yeah, he's kind of been devastated by this assault.
Yeah, no, I remember the first time I saw her in the manga thinking, oh, there's a whole swath of humanity who is absolutely defenseless against this.
He visits her at the cafe where she works. They have more like... Dingy literally says, she laughs at my jokes and is touching my shoulder. She must be into me. During that, Aki, who is Sasuke for people who own pour-overs, gets a new partner in the Angel Devil, who is a dubious little twink who sucks your lifespan out if he touches you, and then he can weaponize that.
It's kind of like Rogue, but different.
Yeah, because he's hot. Wait, no, that's man.
Yeah,
wait,
no,
shit, fuck.
they have the same fan base.
Damn it. Lots of toxic yaoi being drawn because of this movie. I just don't know why.
So strange. I didn't get that at all from this.
Maybe they're picking up on something I'm missing entirely.
I feel bad for Aki because he keeps getting these devils who are basically small children. Like,
Yes.
instead of being the tantrum throwing boisterous child, the angel devil is the one that just goes dead weight when you try to take them to school.
Oh yeah, no, he upgraded from a 10-year-old to a 14-year-old. This is the one kicking his feet and not wanting to go to school at all. Before it was like literally trying to climb out of the van window as you're driving.
Yeah, I think that's Power is basically a 3-year-old.
Yeah, okay. That's a fair assessment.
We see a clip of a guy who's an antagonist who they really want to convince you won't be annihilated the instant he does anything.
He kidnaps women and children and kills them. Isn't that crazy? Chainsaw Man doesn't stand a chance.
Fujimoto has watched so many movies. Anytime he does this guy obviously is about to get eradicated, he's fully aware of it, which makes it really funny.
Yeah.
Denji and Reze sneak into a school at night because she had been talking to him about how it's weird that he didn't go to school. They have some fake lessons, which are really just flirting again. And then they skinny dip in the outdoor pool, and Denji has a mental breakdown from seeing her topless.
They have not drawn nipples for some reason.
Yes, no, she is nippleless, which is a clue.
Very anime.
No, that's how you know she's evil.
Oh, I see.
It's Kill la Kill rules. Up on the roof, she gets ambushed by this guy. He tries to stab her, and she instantly gets him into a rear naked choke and chokes him to death.
There's nothing quite like slowly feeling the oxygen deprivation seep into your brain while an 80-pound woman is singing a Russian lullaby as you slowly black out.
Is this like a top 10 to-do list before you die, or you sound enthused?
Then she's like a Typhoon Devil, who is the devil that was working with this guy to get Denji. You work for me now, or otherwise I'll kill you. That's pretty much it. She's like, you did something I didn't like, so listen to me or I'm going to kill you.
That is just Fujimoto continuing to be the GOAT at communicating how badass something is right before shit goes down.
Yeah, it's basically that master of cinematography to give you the scale of a thing, but in writing for power level. It's very effective.
Reze meets with Denji and asks him to run away with her. He hesitates, and she like realizes that there's someone else gaslighting him.
But this is Chainsaw Man. How could another woman also be gaslighting Denji?
Reze kisses him, and then in one of the most greatest wham moments in media history, bites out his tongue.
Yeah, the soundtrack goes completely wild at this point, and man, this is visceral. Speaking of which, interestingly, in the theater, they had anti-epilepsy stuff, but the home release doesn't. So a lot of the crazier visuals in this are really pounding on a home TV in a way that they didn't even do in the theater for fear of epilepsy. The crazy tints they do and color shifts they do for the more graphic scenes, I feel like hit much harder on the home release than they did in the theater because of this. And that scene is absolutely horrifying of just him pouring blood.
Mm-hmm.
She cuts his throat, and then he tries to pull his ripcord, and she cuts off his hand with a knife. That's not easy.
She exploded her hand faster.
Then she reveals she is the Bomb Devil, which she transforms by pulling on a grenade pin out of her neck.
Just pretty fucking good character design.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the transformation sequence is really good. Beam saves Denji and takes him... Okay, he takes him to a public safety office, and Aki is there with some other devil hunters. Before they arrive, Aki is doing, like, combat training with them, And they're practicing MMA in a room with a fucking concrete floor.
Yeah, Devil Hunters
It's
got to be
real
tough.
out here.
Yeah, they got to be tough.
Yeah, and in that scene, everyone's like, "Oh man, I can't wait to do other things in 5 years." And like,
Oh,
please.
That's not my favorite part. My favorite part is Reze shows up. Beam shows up with Denji and is like, the bomb is coming, and then he gets sent back with Denji to give him some blood and heal him. And then Reze shows up, and the other like Aki's friend from the other group literally does the leave Jiren to me hand over Aki. And it's like, bro, come on.
It's been 3 years. Were these characters ever shown before?
No.
Okay.
I think, yeah, like Division 2 got mentioned, but I think this is the first time these people show up.
Okay. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like care about you guys at all.
I mean, you're supposed to inherently care, Bob, because you're not supposed to be a sociopath. Okay. This is Unit 2, okay? You need to care.
You need to care about Unit 2. The Fujimoto would never introduce someone to immediately kill them off. That'd be ridiculous.
No. We skipped over the part where on the way to this training facility, they get like halfway down a giant hill, and then Bomb Devil just starts fucking them up again, just completely discombobulating them. And random freelance devil hunters just happen upon them and like, oh yeah, cool, time to do this. We got this. And she obliterates them in an instant.
Right, I'm like, I've seen this scene in the Cell arc.
She did say they got away fast, or they ran away fast, or something. It was like,
because she was blowing up the freelance guys. That's when they escape.
Okay,
because she literally does the giant explosion to kill all of the freelance guys, and then just looks back and goes, "Oh, they got away fast."
Okay, I wasn't entirely sure if it was them getting away, or if the freelance guys somehow got away, like she saw their parents
dead. Those motherfuckers
no,
are
that ain't
baked.
the series.
I would, at the same time, I would love for one of those dudes to show back up again ever. Just like, yeah, I got away. Oh no.
I love the world building in that scene. Of just, these are the Uber Eats guys of devil hunting. They're like, oh yeah, I can deal with this. She just looks weird.
They aren't the usual jobbers because they understood, oh, she's talking. We probably shouldn't do this.
The moment she spoke, I think they reassessed the whole situation.
Right.
But it was too late.
It was too late.
They had already gotten out of the car, taken several steps, and said some really stupid shit. Anyway, she snaps her fingers once, and then they're gone. And
then they're gone. Beam, Denji, Aki, and Angel escape by car as Reze liquidates all the other guys there.
Yeah, they were all going to retire tomorrow. It's so bad. It's so bad. I can't believe it.
I was heartbroken.
Denji gets revived by drinking Angel Devil's blood, and they try to do the jumping across cars combat, and he just gets rinsed instantly.
Yeah, no, he gets beaten real bad in this movie, frequently.
Yup.
Aki and the Violence Fiend, the guy in the Plague Doctor mask, try to fight her. Violence Fiend kicks her like once and is like, oh, that was really hard and that didn't do anything. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. He put everything into it. It was an elaborate as fucking animation. He lands the blow. She just blocks and he goes, okay, well, that was everything I have. Sorry about that. Tactical retreat. Kobeni, tactical retreat. And he runs off and Kobeni's just there crying.
Yeah, I'm like,
Kobeni.
I wish you were in this movie more, but at least you had this.
So good. She's like, I'm sorry, I'll quit my job. But the thing about it is, it worked.
It did.
It did.
She's fine.
Then the Typhoon Devil shows up to assist her, which is a gore baby in a giant tornado of gore.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Which, remember, devils are more powerful the more scared humans are of them. This is the fucking Typhoon Devil. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, I can't take you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bombs are a big deal. Bombs are very scary.
Because obviously this is including even something like a grenade. So it's like, and rockets even. Because
up to an atom bomb. It's like, the fear is kind of intense.
It's a broad category.
And you have to remember, this is before 9/11.
Are you saying a plain devil could be stronger?
I'm saying I feel like there'd be a lot more fear of explosives after that.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you saying the controlled demolition devil would be more powerful?
It's like, did a typhoon cause the
The inside job devil?
the inside job typhoon devil?
Jesus.
Man, if 9/11 did happen in the Chainsaw Man universe, it would definitely be an inside job.
100. Fujimoto, please don't write that.
Do it, Fujimoto.
Denji gets revived again by Angel just draining the blood of a guy who got blown in half into him. Just like, here you go. Then Beam is like, why don't you actually use your chainsaw things to move?
Yeah, it's like, oh, let me explain all the cool shit that chainsaw can do. You know, he doesn't run. He can do like whipping with the things, like, and describing what's clearly like a Spider-Man like movement.
You're basically Spider-Man. It's really cool.
And Denji's like, oh shit, yeah, hell yeah. I got this. Transform to the shark. And he's like, okay. And then he puts his fucking chains through his mouth and tries to ride him as a steed. And I lose it. This point at the movie is where all of the audio design becomes fucking slapstick Looney Tunes hilarity. As they keep dubbing horse sounds over Beam running and goofy sounds over people tumbling through buildings and slide whistles and shit. And it's in the middle of all these epic fights. It's a lot.
Denji and Beam kill the Typhoon Devil in a really awesome way, where I guess the Typhoon is something that Beam can swim through because he can swim through like ground and shit. So they ride it while dragging the chainsaw through it because the storm itself is its body, I guess. And then they cut it in half and it's like, that's a kaiju corpse. The cleanup on this must be...
I mean, the streets are flooded with its blood for minutes.
Yeah, that does drain out, but still.
Yeah, it takes minutes, though. It's just so fucking high. It's like, I don't know, a story of blood.
Also, the Bomb Devil's kind of blown up many buildings. There's a lot of cleanup this time.
Yeah.
This is kind of bigger scale than anything else they've done. I wonder if we get a body count.
And one of the things I really appreciate about this fight is that Denji and Beam are focusing on the Bomb Devil and doing that fight. And at some point they go, fuck this motherfucker over here. Let's go kill the fucking Typhoon Devil. That son of a bitch needs to stop helping.
It's way more our level.
Yeah. Like the last 40 minutes of this movie are a really elaborate and well animated action sequence that words can't really do it justice. After they kill the Typhoon Devil, Reze shows up and like mollywops Beam. Like I was like, I don't think he dies here, but she like set off 800 explosions inside him.
Yeah, no, that looked like that would kill him.
She beats on him for like 15 seconds.
Unfortunately, Shark Week was big.
So big.
It was over. He can survive anything.
He should have yelled something like, thank you, Steven Spielberg, as he regenerated.
I like that she does the multi-punch, and each punch she's doing lights the explosion inside of him in slow-mo. And she does like 18 punches or something. It looks so sick. Did you know this movie looks good? This movie looks good.
Denji and Reze continue to fight. He drags her into the water and she can't use her powers in there because explosions need sparks to go off.
Even though depth charges and stuff, but okay, sure.
They're contained though. They have like a shell that's watertight. Thank God she's not the C4 devil. Everybody washes to shore the next day. Reze and Denji have like another little conversation and she says she never cared about him at all. And he says, if that was true, she wouldn't have taught him to swim. And then Denji's like, I will run away with you. We'll meet at the cafe tomorrow. Then we get Kishibe talking to Aki about Reze's backstory. She's a Soviet agent that was experimented on as a child.
Yeah, she's the Black Widow.
It's true.
Yeah, no, it's the same backstory.
It's literally Black Widow's backstory.
We see Reze about to board a train and just ditch Denji, but then she decides to go see him. She's intercepted by Makima, an angel devil, who I guess kill her.
Yeah, no, the Longinus spear attacks from Angel, fucking sick. Those are awesome, the way they just pierce into fucking Reze.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was cruel and I was sad.
And as she bleeds out, Reze wonders why she didn't kill Denji the first time she met him.
Yeah.
As we see, like, Denji just waiting in the cafe and waiting with a huge flower bouquet, waiting.
Trying to emotionally manipulate Denji and then catching feelings for him is some real losing to a dog at chess shit.
I mean that is a thing that's what dogs do.
Jesus Christ.
Oof.
And then in the post-credit scene, Power shows up and they have like a sibling squabble. And she's like, "Are those flowers for me?" And then he starts eating it.
It's so like she busts in the door and she's like, "The arc's over. I'm back."
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
I'm not allowed to be in the movie, The Arc of Reze, but now I could be. Oh no, it's over.
Yeah, the next movie is going to be Chainsaw Man, the movie : Power Arc.
Finally.
It's going to be that thing we were talking about when a guy just gets to write a movie that exists in a universe.
Can you write Kobenian too?
Holy Christ.
As we learned watching Dragon Ball and Bleach movies, no, a side character will never get more attention in one of these movies. I think it might be illegal.
What if their name is Hitsugaya and they were at the top of every poll?
Well, then they're a main character.
The people decided.
And that's the movie. Okay, we got to get to our segments. But first, if you enjoy this show so far, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/gbpodcasts. For as little as $5 a month, you get many benefits in addition to supporting things like this existing. You get extended content for other shows we do, an entire movie. This is not a joke, a full-length, feature-length film you can only get on our podcast network, patron-exclusive content, and many other benefits. That's patreon.com/gbpodcasts. Well, it's time to decide what is the dingy moment of the film. Not week anymore, it's film.
Of the multiple years, I guess.
Of the last 3 years.
Let's start with Dr. Aggro.
I have got to go with the while they're doing the Vegeta and 18 on top of cars section. And then she just goes, "Wait a minute. Every woman in my life has tried to kill me." Because he doesn't, like, that's the thought. He doesn't extrapolate anything from that. He doesn't learn a lesson from that. No. He doesn't recontextualize his experience. That's just an observation he makes before he later tries to still date Reze.
This was gonna be mine, because after that he almost literally does the "Isn't there anyone in the city who loves men?"
Yeah, that scene even has him getting tricked by Reze again.
Yeah,
at
I
that
love
moment. That's
Aki pounding on the horn. She's tricking you, dumbass.
she's gonna kill you.
Oh,
That's
right.
peak Aki.
Is it? Yeah, no, it is.
Bob.
See, that honestly is the most Denji moment of the week. But I got a couple others written down here.
Of the last 3 years.
Yes. Yeah, I think the part we talked about earlier in the review where it's like, hey, Chainsaw Man can do all this stuff, like show out his wires and use them to grapple around, and then he just uses it to ride the shark. It's very
smart.
fully sought out, very Denji.
He had his own worse idea.
Dan.
I'm going to say the part where Denji in the cafe says he can't read kanji. And then she pulls up the kanji for balls, and he goes, "That's balls." That's amazing. That's the only character he can read.
He was like, "Well, obviously I can read balls."
Right? That was the tone. Why?
Don't be ridiculous.
Right? Of course I know that. Denji, please. Why? What point in your life did it become necessary for you to know that one character above any other?
I guess I'll go with immediately after the tongue bite, where he's like torn between adrenaline-fueled horror and kind of being into it.
Jesus.
To which I say, well, it's not the worst thing that ever happened to you during a kiss.
Oh, that's depressing.
Ooh,
that's depressing.
I got another one since,
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. The inner conflict he has for a second before, while Reze's trying to coax him into the pool.
Yeah, and then his clothes disappear.
Yeah, then his clothes disappear. And it's like, okay, it's over.
That was actually going to be mine, but then I'm like, the balls thing is even more Denji. But no, that is a peak moment for Denji in the film, is him just going, and they're gone.
When Denji is going over the internal catalog of the women in his life, and they are all in identical white lingerie.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, man, you got Denji. Yeah, that's Denji.
Why would there be any difference? I don't understand.
Now I guess we should give our ending impressions. This is such a important film. Just to say a little something and whether or not we liked it. Dan can start this one.
This movie is visually stunning. It works perfectly as an anime film you show someone just for the sake of them seeing some sick fucking animation play out on the goddamn screen. I am extremely elated about how much the home release doesn't have the anti-epilepsy stuff, and how crazy good the saturated reds, purple, green contrast, and all these other visual things they're doing with it look. And then on top of that, of course, the fluidity of the action going on that is so unbelievably over the top is a real sight to see. This is an excellent looking movie. I do think, even more so from how Chainsaw Man the series is paced, though, we've lost a little bit of the in-between, the slice of life, the cream and the cookie sandwich, just by moving to this action-packed condensed format of an entire arc in 100 minutes. And it's insane because 40 of those are fucking one fight, it feels like.
Yeah, I know. If anything, I would.
To be fair,
chainsaw
pacing is real. Chainsaw Man pacing only accelerates as the series goes on.
It's so sad because I finished the movie, because I watched this in theaters and then home release. I finished the movie in theaters and I was like, I feel bad for Power fans. They got no power. And then Kobeni's in one shot, basically. It's kind of wild. But yeah, it's a great film. It's like Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Yeah, it's animated.
Yeah, it's animated. I assume that the lady eventually goes on a murderous rampage.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, the lady uses the man because it's like Chainsaw Man.
For context, this arc in the manga is like 12 chapters, so it's maps out to a movie pretty well.
Yeah, and that's even with them padding the fight.
That's crazy.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess in the manga, you get back to power quicker.
That's true. I can read really fast. I can get there real fast.
If you ever want to see the true form of Chainsaw Man pacing, go read Fire Punch. Fire Punch is like 70 chapters and feels like 8,000. You get to the moment it's like, wow, the main character had like an epiphany and established growth. This must be pretty close to the end. Chapter 8. Bob.
Yeah, no, that's a good movie. I sure hope I don't have to wait another 3 years for more Chainsaw Man, because I still haven't hit them animating the sequence that made me want to see the series when I saw the manga panels posted.
Hey, Bob.
Oh.
I still, even after this movie, haven't hit the thing that the guy at the Whataburger drive-thru talked to me about before the show started airing.
Yeah.
You're cursed. You're truly cursed.
This
and JoJo. It's so
right. I'm so glad that I'm nowhere near that man anymore.
Right. Yes. You've escaped his aura.
You're going to go to Cookout and he's going to be there.
Oh,
we really do need this to hurry up. I can't keep doing episodes of this show with Dan and Bob not knowing the implications of things they're saying.
But that's the whole point. The show is both for people who only experience this and also people who've experienced more who get to go insane.
God. But yeah, all these 3 years, I haven't gone to pick up the manga or anything. I've just been, I'll keep waiting.
Yeah, Eric thought I was insane for the commitment. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Eric was like, you're seriously not going to read the manga? And I'm like, no. It's the same reason I don't want people who are streaming a game for the first time to have chat just tell them how to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because watching them work through it is a precious thing.
Yeah. No, I certainly would not enjoy this as much if I knew everything that was coming.
Besides, what if I knew everything that was coming and then I just became Mike Stacklasa and fucking Smiling Friends? I'm just like holding the gun to my head the whole time and be like, I just don't know anymore.
We didn't talk about the visual metaphor with the spider eating the butterfly.
Yes, that shot killed me because it's like ironic. It's droll at this point to even say I know writers who use subtext. Because it feels like everybody has forgotten how to use subtext.
It was like at that point in the movie, it was like Reze is probably the villain of this movie, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, yeah.
Right. Sometimes a scene plays out and it's a subtitle. It's just like, this is what's happening in the scene. Thank you, visual.
I don't remember if they did the spider thing in the manga. I do remember the moment she invites him to the school at night and they go to the pool. I'm like, this woman is evil. This is the playbook. Someone taught her to do this.
I'm just wondering, I really wish that I knew somebody who didn't know anything about Chainsaw Man but got taken to see this by somebody. Because it takes so long. Like, yeah, she kills that guy, but that's still an antagonist.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, the shoe's probably gonna drop, but when and how? And it's the fucking tongue bite.
Yeah, that scene is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the first adaptation of an anime movie that has positive Rotten Tomatoes?
I don't know. There have been a decent number of these now. So
do we count Dragon Ball Super movies? I feel like those have to have a positive Rotten Tomato, like any of them, right?
Right, probably Broly and probably
right, Broly.
The Demon Slayer movie probably did well.
Right, I actually don't know at all how that was received.
Right,
the Demon Slayer.
Yeah, they're positive, but Chainsaw Man has a 96.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because it's like Lady and the Tramp.
Right, it's basically like a regular movie. like Lady and the Tramp. Specifically that one.
Specifically that film.
Oh, damn, Mugen Train has a higher rating. It has 98.
If you don't believe me, listener, look up Chainsaw Man, Reze, Lady and the Tramp. You're welcome.
Aggro.
Of the anime arcs that they have pulled out to turn into movies, I always thought this one was actually a really good idea to do because of how much of an interlude it feels like, which the movie really highlights with having Power be like, bye, and then I'm back, the series is on again. I was never, I wouldn't say that I was in doubt of it, but I was interested to see how you animate Reze. Because as a character design, she is fascinating in black and white. Because she's the first time she transformed, my first thought was, wasn't she nakeder? Did they put clothes on her for this? And, oh no, she gets nakeder later. She's in naked apron with the Sigourney Weaver panties, proportioned and shaped like a xenomorph.
Oh god, she is a xenomorph.
Yeah, she is.
A xenomorph.
I was so bewildered because I knew nothing going into this, and I'm like, the xenomorph devil? So it wasn't until Beam's booking it, and he's just like, that's the bomb devil. I'm like, sure.
Well, the head kind of looks like a bomb too, but yeah,
it really looks like a xenomorph.
She does. Her design is so drawn on a notebook MTV.
Mm-hmm.
It's so close.
Yes, it has
to
real
being
tank
silly.
girl energy.
Yes, it does. And that's really where Chainsaw Man shines, is taking something on the razor's edge of not being able to take it seriously and layering it in such thick threat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the weird thing is, his design really fits with the Chainsaw Man design too. Like all of his monster designs have
cohesion.
Yeah, like
Yes.
that in Katana Dude or in the last season, all look like the same kind of monster.
Right, that same kind of extremely edgy, hardcore sketch vibe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Speaking of sketch vibe, in the shot, in the street, I believe it's when the blood starts gushing from Typhoon Devil.
Oh, God.
There's one truck that is just sketch fidelity, and I laughed so hard because it's intentional.
Right.
This does not look like
front and
anything
center.
else. It's front and center, and it moves in the shot, and I'm like, why are you a sketch?
My God.
It's great.
When the movie opens and it's just an animated manga panel, I was like, we're sorry you didn't like the art style in season 1. We promise it'll look like the manga now.
Yeah, they drug that director out and killed him. He's dead.
Oh.
But yeah, no, this was a great little movie. It gets into Broly territory when they stretch out the fight and just start throwing art styles at the wall.
It's true.
And none of them are obvious CG.
Not for those, at least.
Yeah.
There are some weirdly obvious CG talking scenes.
And they're very funny, a lot of them. Yo, check this out. Angel is walking next to Aki, and they're talking, but then they're going to take this turn in the hallway. Oh, shit, look at that! I figure I need to get this comment in before we really ramp things up, so that way I feel like I did my due diligence. I'm watching this movie. This is the first time I've seen Reze's design. Mm-hmm. And I'm like looking at Reze's design, and I'm like, I am fucking surprised I have not seen VR chat avatars that were just that with the serial number filed off. And then I paused and wait, no, I most certainly did.
Yeah, this movie's great. I honestly am a little bit disappointed that they announced that they were going back to doing an anime.
Oh, they did.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
See you in 2030.
Unless I just read it wrong. It says they're doing it. It says, yeah, they're doing an anime adaptation of the next arc. I have no idea if it'll come out. And we still meant a movie.
I mean, that's what's happened with a lot of these, where they do the movie and then they go back to the anime. So probably is
Yeah,
that.
Demon Slayer did movie, more anime, and then another movie. So they might even do that too.
Right. I think Jujutsu Kaisen did the same thing.
As long as they do it at a remotely acceptable clip.
Right. 3 years. That's not okay.
No, sorry, Dan. To get to that spoiler point, it's going to be 2035.
I'm starting to feel that way.
It has never been harder to remain an anime only.
Yeah, no, they're testing me. They're testing me.
Like you can't even be a One Piece anime only anymore because they announced, yeah, we're just going to do seasons now.
Yeah. God, I had not taken a moment to mentally prepare myself like, all right, this is the Reze arc movie. We're going back to that arc. Because, you've read so much more of the manga, and, the manga's coming out every week. Opening up this movie was like back in the day when DBZ was on TV, and they'd just go up to however much they had dubbed, and then the next day you'd reset to the start of the...
Yeah, no, the rant is showing up again. It's like, no, I don't want to see the farmer.
No, I'll be fine. I don't need to read it.
No.
It'll be okay. I'm just going to finish watching the rest of X-Files. I made it through 7 whole seasons. I'll just keep doing that. I'll watch all of Breaking Bad after that and all these other things. I could just keep consuming other media. I don't need Chainsaw Man. It'll be fine.
It's what Fujimoto would want you to do.
It is true. That is true.
I have zero doubt in my mind that Fujimoto loves dog shit like X-Files.
I had a coworker say that, like Fujimoto said that he likes this version of the movie better than when he did it. I'm like, yeah, no shit, he liked it more. It's a movie.
It's a movie. I did make jokes. I've heard. I'm not super in touch. I just heard from other people. Yeah, people hated all the movie references and the series trying to be a movie. And I'm like, yeah, apparently they hated the director for doing that, got rid of him, and then they made a movie and they were like, oh, this is great though. Fucker, that's even more of a movie. It's a movie. Insanity. That's all I can say.
So yeah, go watch this movie even if you've never seen anything related to Chainsaw Man at all.
I do think it would hit incredibly hard if you had no context.
You don't need to know anything. You can figure out all these characters pretty quickly.
Real quick, what is the scene you think hits the hardest or funniest if you have no context? I'm saying Kobeni.
Probably.
I definitely think it's tongue bite.
It's Makima showing up in that alley at the end out of a swarm of rats. Because I'm here to tell you, I forgot the angel devil was in that scene. So when the lances start falling from heaven, I'm like, was this one of Makima's bullshit powers?
I also thought that for a second.
They didn't need to have him up there. Yeah, I think it would be way more imposing if it was just like, yeah, Makima could do anything. This is rats now, and also last season with the crushing. I have no idea.
She's very capable.
She doesn't step in for the whole fight. She waits for it to be over and then corners her in an alley because she didn't run. Hey, mine.
That's it for this episode of the Podcast Devil.
See you in 2030. God.
Halloween!
The executive producers for this month's GigaBoots videos are Spaceman Spiff, Red Blaze 27, Brendan O'Sullivan, Cooper Tank, BN12, and Rado. Thank you very much to our executive producers, and also these guys. If you want to become an executive producer or a normal patron, head on over to patreon.com/gigaboots today.